Happy Wednesday. Wednesday what? No, today's what? Oh shoot, I need to change my calendar. Happy July 1st, guys, as I change my calendar. 1 second. Yay. How is how is everyone? How are you? How you feeling? How you doing? I hope all is well with yourself, your loved ones, and your pets. If you're new here, welcome on into the community. I'm happy that your intuition led you here. If you find that the messages in this reading resonate with your energy, okay, please feel free to subscribe to the community as we are growing and drop a comment and a like below. Thank you so much. This will be an all signs reading. Okay, all signs, what makes you stand out? Okay, so let's get into it. Without further ado, into the OGs. Welcome back. I madly appreciate your continued love and support that you show the community. It does not go unnoticed. So let's tap in. What makes you stand out? All signs, what makes you stand out? Guys, the washing machine is going, so if you start to hear stuff, it's the washing machine. All signs, what makes you stand out? What makes my all signs stand out? Okay? What makes you stand out? Above all, what makes you stand out? All signs, what makes you stand out? You're fun, all signs. You are fun. You're pulling adventure with celebration. You are like the life of the party. People feel like when they get around you, you stand out, okay? You dress differently. Some of you guys wear alternative clothes. You don't dress like everybody. So when people go to places, what makes you stand out is your outfit, your makeup, your hair, the way you carry yourself, okay? Also, what makes you stand out is if you've been posting about you traveling or you've been posting about your body and like celebrating your body, people really notice that. They're like, dang, you worked hard, okay? Some of you guys, what makes you stand out is you're not from that environment. Maybe you're not from the culture. Maybe you're not from the city, okay? Maybe you're not from the social class. Whatever it is, you stand out because you look different, okay? You're not like everybody else, okay? Also, what makes you stand out is your persona, your energy. People feel like you are the life of the party, okay? People love your positive energy, okay? What makes you stand out is also your success. You're extremely successful, okay? All signs? Ooh. What makes you stand out is also people feel like your energy is very resonating, okay? People feel like they have met you before, you pulling past life, okay? What makes you stand out is people feel like they naturally gravitate towards you, have a healing, calming energy, okay? What also makes you stand out is your words of advice that you give to people. When you give people advice, people who follow your advice tend to receive blessings, okay? That be it financially, be it mentally, be it spiritually. Your advice is really potent, okay? All signs? Yes. It says be open to receiving goodness. What makes you stand out is all signs is you are a risk taker. You don't just go along to get along. Okay? Yes, I like that about you, all signs. Your aesthetics is different. The way that you carry yourself is different, all signs. People feel like they learn a lot from you. You have a really harmonious energy. Hello, welcome in. Okay, welcome in, parents. People feel like you're really easy to get along with. People enjoy your energy. People also enjoy what makes you stand out is your advice. You give really good advice. And not only do you give good advice, your advice actually works, okay? It's another thing to give advice. It's one thing if your advice does not work. Your advice works, all signs. That's what makes you stand out. You dress eclectically. Some of you guys, your favorite color is blue. You look really good when you wear blue. Some of you guys, you also look really good in purple. Those are the colors that are coming out heavy in the cards. Okay. Some of you guys are pinkish, lavenderish, purple. Okay. All signs, what makes you stand out? What makes you stand out, all signs? What makes all signs stand out? Okay. I told you, you really help people with your advice. You give words of wisdom. Also, people feel like when you send them a text or when you reach out to them that they have to take time to digest your messages. You're really bold, very big. What makes you stand out is people from the past, they still reread your messages, okay? Whoever feels hurt by you, okay, they still read your messages. The things that you say really hold on and hold weight for people, okay? What makes you stand out is you make people have to sit with themselves. Okay, so then why are you here, baby? Let's get you out of here. Okay? Ooh, let's jump in a little bit deeper. What makes you stand out, all signs? What makes you stand out? Your words, your persona, your energy, the way that you carry yourself. People feel like they've known you for a long time. All signs, what makes you stand out? What makes the all signs stand out? Heavy on if you send somebody a message, like a sassy message, or you sent them like a angry message, they still hold on to that. What makes you stand out is either you're in it for the long haul, okay, or you cut your losses really early, okay? Welcome in. What makes you stand out is either you are all in, okay, or you're all out. People feel like there's no in between with you, all signs. People feel like all signs too, if they are not at an elevated point, they feel like what makes you stand out is you bring out other people's insecurities. Do you know that, all signs? That's what makes you stand out. All signs, what makes you stand out? Welcome in. Welcome in. What makes my all signs stand out? What makes you stand out, all signs? You're either in it to win it or you cut ties. People say that about you a lot. What makes you stand out, all signs? Okay? You're feminine. I told you, you feel really comfortable to be around. People feel really safe with you. People feel like they can share things with you, and they also feel like once they leave your energy, okay, they feel like they also receive from you as well. People really like your energy. Oh, there's somebody also, what makes you stand out, all signs, is people really want to apologize to you. There's somebody who wants to send you an apology message. Yep, somebody wants to apologize. What makes you stand out, all signs too, is once you're done, people can't really get in contact with you. When you cut ties, all signs, you cut ties. That's what makes you stand out. Also, all signs, what makes you stand out is over time, you just get more beautiful, more refined. If you've been working on your body, all signs, people notice that, okay? What makes you stand out to, all signs, is people naturally want to do things for you. People naturally want to give to you. People feel like they can't quite figure you out, but your feminine energy is so subtle, okay, that they can't help but be enticed by you, okay? You're the type, all signs, that get windfalls. You're the type that receives windfalls. You're the type to feel like you are extra lucky. People feel that way around you too. What's this apology about? What makes you stand out? Okay. There's somebody who's hiding. What makes you stand out is people know that they can't just approach you like that. Okay. If there's somebody that wronged you, they know that they can't just come back around to you just because. They know that they have to offer you an apology before they come back around. There's somebody, the reason why you stand out is because you push them away. And once you push them away, you stayed away. It's not like you spent the block. I mean, all signs, what makes you stand out is you don't spin the block. What makes you stand out, all signs, is you do not spin the block. Can you blame them? Can you blame them? Can you blame them? All signs. What makes you stand out? 1 second. Welcome in, everybody. Good night. All signs. What makes you stand out? Also, people can't really put their finger on you. Like, you're an anomaly, especially if you dress. I'm feeling like some of you guys dress very eclectically. The way that you dress, people can't define you. Some of you guys with this elusive and obscurity here, some of you guys may be non-binary too, and you attract both men and women, and that's what makes you stand out. Some of you guys too with the past life card here, what makes you stand out is you could be androgynous, okay? What makes my all signs stand out? What makes you guys stand out, all signs? What makes all signs stand out? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. I told you, you have big, expansive energy. People feel like when they get around you, I told you, it's like a past life feeling. It's like, dang, I feel so much resonance with this person. All signs, what makes you stand out is people feel comfortable around you. People feel like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. You only get one shot with you, all signs. Ooh, people feel like too with the Wheel of Fortune that you're fun to be around. Like when you're around, you gravitate other people towards the group that may not have been there if you weren't there. All signs. All signs, what makes you stand out? Some of you guys, like I said, you could be really lucky. People feel like you are really lucky. Also, all signs with this Four of Pentacles with the obscurity and the elusive card, people feel like you are hard to get. You're hard to get to know and you're hard to get in their circle. There's a lot of people, all signs, that really idolize you. What makes you stand out? They feel like there's something about you and they want to get to know more about you. I feel like all signs, what makes you stand out is to you keep yourself on reserve. You don't allow everybody to get a taste of you, all signs. You keep yourself on reserve. And as many of you who thinks that may pull people away from you, it only brings the best people towards you. You know what I mean? It's the same card. It's like you are either all in, all signs, or you cut it off immediately. Welcome in, Hassan. All signs, what makes you stand out, all signs? What makes my all signs stand out? Okay, did we miss one? No. What makes you stand out, all signs? All signs, what makes you stand out? The Queen of Wands. I feel like what makes you stand out, all signs, is some of you guys may have a bitchy demeanor. Okay, excuse my language. Or like a, like or a fuck, not a fuck boy. What's the equivalent to a bitchy demeanor for a guy? Like a standoffish demeanor for a guy. Some people may feel like what makes you stand out is you're standoffish. Okay, heavy on the Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. Some of you guys, you're standoffish, and people like that about you. People feel like you also have like maybe a mean mug. Okay, when they look at you, people feel like they can't really just get next to you. All signs, yes. People feel like they can't really get next to you. What makes you stand out? What makes you stand out is if you leave a group or if you separate from somebody, they feel like their blessings at the same time is also being disrupted as well. The Tower in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles. People feel like when you separate from them, like their money starts getting funny, okay? Opportunities start slowing up. So what makes you stand out is you attract opportunities. You attract windfalls, okay? You attract success, okay? When you are around people, all signs, you provide successes that they wouldn't necessarily have access to, all signs. Look at that. Yep. There's something about you, all signs. There's something about you. What else? What makes my all signs stand out? What makes you stand out? People feel like you always attract good opportunities, positive opportunities, opportunities in alignment. People feel like also what makes you stand out is they can tell that you put your heart and your soul into things, okay? People, what also makes you stand out is people feel like you only accept opportunities that are in alignment with you, opportunities that you truly want to do. You don't just accept anything, all signs. Yes, look, you don't just accept anything. You're very discerning, all signs. That's what makes you stand out. You're discerning. You're discerning with love. You're discerning with opportunities. You're discerning with investments. And people feel like once you take your love away, all signs, once you take yourself away, they also feel like their structure has been taken away. Their stability has been taken away. Okay. Their finances, their aptitude to be able to expand, they feel like it's been taken away. You hold a lot of weight. That's what makes you stand out. You hold a lot of weight. What else makes my all signs stand out? What makes you guys stand out? Okay, clarify this adventure card. What makes my all signs stand out with this adventure card? Come on. Come on. Give me a second. Come on, the Justice. Okay, what makes you stand out is you play fair. Okay, and if you don't play fair, you deliver justice. If things are not equal, if things are not balanced, all signs, you have no problem. Okay, bringing that expansive energy. You have no problem turning up the heat. Ooh, what makes you okay? Also, what makes you stand out, all signs, is people can't quite read you. With your adventurous side, people don't know what they're getting with you, all signs. People don't know what they are getting with you. Look, you like what makes you stand out? You could like to travel, you could like to explore. Okay, you could like to do destination trips, road trips, okay? What makes all signs stand out? Some people feel like all signs too. What makes you stand out with this adventure card and the Page of Wands with the King of Pentacles in reverse is what makes you stand out is you're hard to lock down. Some people feel like with you, all signs, they just get the fun side of you, but they don't get the commitment with you. What makes you stand out is people feel like you're a fun time, okay, but they can't really get past the next step with you. People want to know more about you and they can't quite figure it out. Let's get into the what else that makes people what makes people want to know more about you, because we keep seeing that you're pulling the obscurity card and the elusive card here, okay? So why does that make you stand out if you're hard to read, okay? If people feel like, look, 6 of Cups, that could be the okay. So with that message and the karma card, the past life card, people, what makes you stand out, all signs, is you trigger things within people. You have like a familiar energy with this 6 of Cups here. You trigger things and you have a familiar energy. People feel like when they're around you, all signs, what makes you stand out is you, I told you this already in the beginning, you feel comfortable, you feel simple, you feel like a breath of fresh air. You feel like people easily resonate to you, all signs. But why do people resonate with mystery as it relates to you? Maybe it's mysterious to them why they have such a deep connection with you, all signs, why they feel so familiar with you, even though they don't really know you like that. So you attract a lot of people who don't really know you like that, all signs, but yet they feel comfortable with you. They feel a resonance with you. Mm. All signs, what's this receive card about? What makes you stand out? The receive card. People feel like you don't just give and give. You know when to cut things off, you know when to pull back. I feel like also, all signs, what makes you stand out is you don't just give your energy out just for give sakes, okay? It has to make sense for you. It has to make sense for you. That's the feminine energy. The feminine energy knows when to preserve and also when to expunge, when to give. I feel like you have the correct balance, and we pulled that here with the Justice card. Heavy on things have to make sense for you. That's what makes you stand out. A lot of people will just be doing shit for the plot. All signs, you're not the type of person that just does things for the plot. See, you take things into perspective. You think about things, okay? That's what makes you stand out. You don't just jump the gun, all signs. Anything else I need to clarify here? Let me see. What makes you stand out? Why are these heavy tidings? Signal of unease, a grim message, anger, and attempt to mask insecurity. Why does someone, all signs, who is from your past, okay, this person maybe you had a long-term relationship with, or the goal for this person was to be in a long-term relationship with you, what makes you stand out is that you're doing even better now. There's a person who they see you doing better, all signs, maybe you're posting yourself, maybe you just had an acceleration in your career, and they want to send you a nasty message, but the message is really rooted in insecurity. So if you receive a nasty message from somebody, know that that really came from a place of like love, but unhealed love, because they wish that they could be with you as you stand in this newfound success. Because you're pulling the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, but the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So it might be that the feminine energy, and you also did pull the feminine energy. So the feminine energy, okay, what might be getting more praise than the masculine energy right now, and that's what makes you stand out. So the feminines may be standing out more than the masculines right now, and this may be causing the masculines to feel very insecure, okay, and very, okay, maybe tactful, and or not tactful, because they lack tact. If you're responding like this, then you lack tact. The masculine needs to work on their self-confidence, their self-assurance at this time, okay? I feel like the feminine is really leading here, and the masculine has some work to do, okay? What's the advice for the masculine so that they could stand out? It's coupled with the apology card. So the masculine needs to apologize to somebody, okay? The masculines, you need to usher in forgiveness, okay? When you usher in forgiveness, okay, for yourself and for others, you're able to also attract, okay, and also stand out too. It may be a woman that you recently separated from, or a woman that you know you need to apologize to, okay, and that will open the floodgates of deeper success for you. Yes, look, the Judgment in reverse. The judgment was already here in the upright, but now it's in the reverse. Some of you guys, you're not living in your truth. You need to apologize to somebody. Some of you guys, maybe you were leading somebody along, okay? Some of you guys, you were concealing information. You were lying to an individual, and you need to apologize, masculine. I feel like the masculines right now, send that message. And don't be spicy in the message. Acknowledge and right your wrongs, okay? And that can help you too stand out. What's the advice for the feminines to continue standing out, okay? The feminines is saying, put yourself out there, but know where to place yourself, okay? Put yourself out there, feminines, but know where to place yourself. It's really important, feminines, for you to, in order for you to maintain the energy of reception and receiving, to know when you are depleted and to know when you need to not be giving to certain people or when you need to stop indulging in certain activities. I like that for you guys. So let's get into the Aries through Pisces. This would be for specific individual signs, okay? Check your sun placement, your moon, your rising. If you're cross-watching, then here's your message too. All signs, what makes you stand out? What makes the all signs stand out? Aries through Pisces. Thank you to the person who comes back in timestamp. If you've been rocking with me for the last 20 minutes and you feel like the vibes and the reading, the messages are resonating, do hit the like button. Consider subscribing to join the community. If you are called to, you feel like the message is resonating, you would like a personal reading, head over to the description of the channel where you can email to book a personal reading. Also, if you are into reading yourself, okay, head on over to my Substack where you can read articles. They're really to the point articles for your sun, moon, rising, and you can also catch your summer solstice reading over there as well. And then also to the people who are asking how they can support the channel, there is an Amazon wish list. Thank you already to the people who have supported. I madly appreciate you, okay? And I think there are free ways to support as well. You can like the video, comment, share, subscribe, okay? Yeah, so thank you guys so much. Aries, let's cut the deck. Aries, what makes you stand out? What makes Aries stand out? Okay, no, that's too many cards. Aries, what makes Aries stand out? One card per sign. Aries, what makes you stand out? People feel like it was only a matter of time before they met you. People feel like also that you're a little eclectic. People feel like, Aries, what makes you stand out is you offer different perspectives to people. You could also introduce somebody to religion or spiritual practice too as well. The person that you're dealing with, okay, is likely a Taurus or a Sagittarius, Aries. Taurus, what makes you stand out? Also, what can make you stand out, Aries, is you could be in a competition or somebody could be in competition with you over a woman, okay? Taurus, what makes you stand out? Taurus, you just rocked somebody's world recently, Taurus. That's what makes you stand out. You caused a disturbance to somebody's life, Taurus. You shook up the stability to somebody's life, Taurus. That's what makes you stand out. The person that you're dealing with is either a Taurus themselves or they are a Scorpio, okay? This person wants to reach out to you. If you just recently got in an argument with somebody, Taurus, that argument really made you stand out. They want to talk to you. Gemini, what makes Geminis stand out? Your vision, Gemini. You told somebody recently your vision or your plans of what you would like to do, where you are aiming to go, okay? Or how you recovered from a situation, Geminis. Your words, your vision, that's what makes you stand out. People really admire that and people really see your vision. They feel your vision, okay? This person's a fire sign. Cancers, happy birthday. What makes Cancers stand out? Dang, Cancers, you are hypnotizing. That's what makes you stand out, Cancers. Make sure I'm covering this. Cancers, what makes you stand out is you are very hypnotizing. There could be a love interest, okay, that is really into you right now, Cancers. Some of you Cancers, what makes you stand out is you feel very ethereal. People feel like, dang, you're very sexy, curvaceous, okay? People maybe fantasize about you too, Cancers. That's what makes you stand out. You're definitely dealing with a water sign, Cancers, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? Leos, what makes Leos stand out? Leos, what makes you stand out is you're not asking for the most that you could right now. People feel like, Leos, that Okay, you could be getting more. You could be up for a promotion right now, Leos, and you're not really speaking up. You're not really advocating. You're not really being very aggressive and very dominant. It's time for you to turn it up a little bit, Leos, because your finances and your career status can accelerate at this time. So lean into that, okay? You are dealing with an earth sign, Virgo. What makes Virgo stand out? Woo. What makes Virgo stand out? Your kid or how you are with kids, Virgos, the knowledge that you give. You have lots of knowledge and wisdom. You impart lots of knowledge and wisdom. What makes you stand out is maybe you're in a high level in an institution, or maybe a high ranked person in the institution is looking to contact you or is learning from you. You're very wise. You offer great counsel as well, Virgos. That's what makes you stand out. You also maybe what makes you stand out is your femininity too. You are very feminine, and also what makes you stand out is you're also very fertile as well. Okay, Virgos. The person that you're dealing with, Virgo, could be a Pisces. They could be a Taurus. Okay. Yeah. And wrap it up, Virgos, because you could be getting pregnant again soon with another baby boy or welcoming your first baby boy. Libras, what makes you stand out, Libras? People feel like there's so much to you, Libras. Okay, people feel like you know a lot. You may be intertwined with lots of circles, okay, or lots of different community channels. Okay. Also, what makes you stand out is your breast, Libra. If you have really big breast, or if you have perky breast, that's what makes you stand out. If you're hairy too, Libras, people like the fact that you're hairy. That could what makes you stand out. People feel like also, Libras, if you wear less clothes or something about you liking to be nude, okay, something like that, that makes you stand out. Okay, Libras. Also, Libras, people feel like they can't quite figure you out. You're like alluring, you're enticing, okay, Libras. You are dealing with the fire sign. A fire sign finds you, or you're standing out right now to a fire sign. Okay, that is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, Scorpio. What makes Scorpio stand out? Dang, Scorpio. Somebody feel like you tame their beast, or only they can tame your beast, okay? Sexual energy, of course. Your sexual energy is what makes you stand out, okay? Your sexual energy that leads to prosperity too, okay, Scorpio? I can't make it up. What makes you stand out is your sexual energy, your ability to calm things down, especially a person. What makes you stand out is toxic people could feel like there's no way I'll change for Scorpio. Whole time now they're on their knees begging for Scorpio. So you make people feel like they can't change, and then next thing you know, whole time they're changing for you, Scorpio. Okay, the person that you are dealing with is a Leo. Okay, Sagittarius, what makes Sagittarius stand out? What makes Sagittarius? Thank you for hitting the like button if the video is resonating with you. I appreciate your continued support as we grow the community. Sagittarius, what makes you stand out is people feel like Sagittarius, they could do you any type of way and you won't leave. Sagittarius, what makes you stand out is people feel like you like pain. You like to be chained up. You like to be in bondage. Are some of you guys into bondage, Sagittarius? Are some of you guys into like fire play, heat play, wax play? I never got any of these kind of messages before. What makes you stand out is people feel like you are damsel in distress, or people feel like they need to help you out because you can't help yourself, Sagittarius. Okay. You are likely standing out right now to a Scorpio and to an air sign. Okay. What makes Capricorn stand out? What makes the Capricorn stand out? Your love. People feel like you're a forbidden love, or people feel like you are worth taking the chance in love, Capricorn. That's what makes you stand out. So, Capricorns, you could be cuffing during the summer. Capricorns, I see you. Capricorns, what you stand out right now to a water sign, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Aquarius, what makes Aquarius stand out? Your persistence, and also your if you got that thing, or your schlong long long, okay, that's what makes you stand out. Okay, some of you guys can be very tall as well, Aquarius. That's what makes you stand out. Your arms, some of you guys can have really muscular arms. That's what makes you stand out. Okay, I feel like Aquarius, what makes you stand out is your presence. You don't really got to do too much. You don't really got to say too much, but you stand out. Okay, Aquarius, and the person that you stand out to is a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Pisces, what makes Pisces stand out? Your work ethic. You will work, work, work like a damn dog, Pisces. You work like a goddamn dog. You work like an Israelite Hebrew slave, okay? Pisces, that's what makes you stand out, your work ethic. People feel like if they ask you to do something, Pisces, you're going to get it done. Irregardless, you will work the overtime. So if you've been working overtime, putting in the work, if you've been trying to boost your reputation by doing, like, by putting in the work, yeah, you're standing out, Pisces. You're standing out at work specifically. If you guys find that the messages for Aries through Pisces resonate, drop your girl a like. Thank you so much for liking the video so that the video can continue to circulate out in the tarot spirituality community so other people could catch this good message as well. Also, consider sharing. Don't keep me all to yourself. I mean, I know I look good and you like it here, but baby, damn, don't be selfish. Okay, we don't like selfish over here. Okay, and also, if you haven't already, hit the, that's not the follow button, hit the join and subscribe. You will not be disappointed. Okay, so now that you know why you stand out, all signs, what are their actions going to be? So now that what is the next actions to people? Okay, from the people who you stand out to. So, okay, did it go far? No, I don't think it went far. Okay, sorry, some cards fell. What are people's next actions towards you? Now that you know why you stand out, what are people's next actions towards my all signs? What are people's next actions towards my all signs? Okay, it says you could be meeting somebody new. Okay, so somebody could let you know. Okay, somebody new could let you know that, hey, I've had my eye on you. Okay, you're standing out to me. Okay, I want to take you out. All signs. What's this person's actions? Now that you know why you stand out to them, what's their actions towards you? Okay, there's an ex who wants you back. 1 second, all signs. 1 second. Yep. There's an ex that wants you back. They see you doing well. If you've been posting about what you've been doing, okay, if you recently got a promotion, if you recently got a new house, a new car, if you recently got a new man, a new, whatever new in your life, whatever successful event that you had in your life, okay, all signs, people notice that. So they could be reaching out to be like, I see you got that little promotion, or I seen you got that new little car. Okay, anybody saying a new little something or anybody mentioning little as it relates to you, all sign a red flag. Okay, but there's somebody who's hurt who wants to come back around. Yep. They know it requires work. This person got to put an effort. Heavy on if you lost the job too. There's people at that old job who still think about you. Okay, you stand out to them. Okay, don't think that if you recently got let go from a job that people aren't thinking about you, baby. You were the star there. People miss your energy. You were very effective there. Your efficacy. Okay, your attention to detail too. People really miss that about you, all signs. So if anything, what people will do, their next actions towards you, all signs, is to let you know, is to maybe give you a snarky side comment about your success and the things that they see you up to. Don't pay that shit no mind, okay? And when people say little, make sure you say big after that, because ain't nothing little about you, all signs. Ain't nothing little about my all signs. That's why you stand out. Ain't nothing little about you. If the messages resonate, thank you guys so much for your continued love and support. Drop a comment, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and we'll be back tomorrow earlier. I see that on my coast is still really early, but it's pretty late on this coast, and the numbers in the algorithm aren't reflecting what we normally do. So that is feedback in and of itself. I will do my best to get on here earlier. Your girl was resting today, okay? I needed to rest, okay? I was traveling yesterday and I rested all day today and I have Pilates. So without further ado, we'll be back tomorrow for all signs. Let me know in the comments what video you'd like to see next. Peace.